What's going on, everybody? This is Derek Elston, and you're listening to episode 9 of Ball from Assembly Hall. And if you're like me, and you like to have a little skin in the game, make it a little more interesting, well, today's your lucky day. I'm proud to tell you that I am Underdog Sports' newest partner. And on top of that, I got even better news for you. They're currently running a promo right now for all new users. Go to the App Store, download Underdog Sports, and use promo BFAH24. That's BFAH24. If you have the app and you haven't deposited any money, the promo is still going to work for you. What are you waiting on? Get started today and come play alongside me all season long at Underdog Sports.
Oh man, what's going on, guys? We back, man. Another episode, Ball from Assembly Hall. I'm your host, Christian Watford, right here with my co-host, Derek Elston.
What's up, baby?
This is Tuesday, January 30th. Just got done. We actually filming this right after the game, so we're gonna have a lot of hot takes coming right at you guys for this episode. Just coming off a win, a big time win. We're gonna start early in the week, obviously, because we dropped one Illinois, but I do want to talk about the transition from Illinois until not Illinois.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was Illinois. Illinois transitioned into this game just because I felt like we did a lot of great things at Illinois that transferred into this Iowa game for sure.
No doubt.
Talk to me a little bit about Derek. We touched on the Illinois through text a little bit, just what you thought about it. I give my 2 cents, but I'm gonna let you go ahead first with it.
Yeah, man. I think it's no surprise when you see this team go through some shooting lulls, and we've had them all season long. But the story of the game, just when you thought Indiana couldn't get any worse shooting the ball, we go 0 for 9 from 3 and 12 for 22 from the free throw line, bro. And to your point, see what? Like it's to the point now where I talk to a bunch of fans, I talk to a bunch of my friends, and it's like you're to the point where you are just like begging, not just to like get a win. You're begging this team to like come out like, man, I pray to God these guys come out with some fire. Like you're asking these guys just to play hard. That's all at the end of the day. It's like, man, just play hard. So you're begging them. And to your point, see, like you said, we come out the game, 15-7, I think to start the game. Like we played so well to start.
We did,
and,
yep.
And just, oh my God, could not hit the broad side of the barn if we had paid to do it.
Right. No doubt about it. I think we came out, like you said, bro, we came out with a lot of energy. Guys was flying around. You could tell we came out with that like desperate type passion that we needed just because we needed that win, bro, as a, trying to get in the tournament outside looking in. We needed that win. That would have been a top 10 win for us on the road. So we came out and played like that, man. But it just all comes back down to the same things. I want to say that you just can't win on the road if you're not making no threes and you're getting to the free throw line and missing. I mean, that's just a recipe for disaster on the road. I mean, nobody gonna take it easy. Nobody cares. We got guys out. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, Derek. You know how this go, bro. They're gonna just beat you even more. I mean, we was out. We was without Khalil Ware. Malik Reneau stepped up and was huge for us, bro. Every time I'm talking about, he looked damn near unstoppable on the block, bro, getting to that right shoulder. I don't know how they keep giving it to him, man, but we're going to keep taking it every time, and he's dropping it in the bucket, throwing that hook right over their right shoulder, bro, and it's money every single time, man. And we did a good job of throwing it in there a little bit, with him fouling out of the game. I think that, that really hurt us. That killed us. Anytime just because we needed somebody that we could really rely on to get a bucket, man, but 13 years, Derek. 13 years since the last time Indiana's played a game and hadn't made a three. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? And the way this state is built up, and Indiana's known for shooters and what guys, people hate to see that, bro. That's more so than anything. I think people can really take the losses, man, but it's just the way we losing right now. And it's just not the Hoosier way as far as, missing free throws, missing wide open threes and stuff like that. I think people just have a hard time stomaching that right now.
Yeah. And I think, it's hard because, you obviously you got to take what the game is giving you.
Hmm.
Obviously, in every perfect world scenario, no one would ever lose because if you play your perfect game, you're going to win every game. Well, if they played their perfect game, we wouldn't have won. We wouldn't lose any game either. So
Right.
you look at a situation like that and just go like, damn, just what would have 1-3 have done for us? What
Oh,
would five more free throws have done for us in that game? And it's a game where you finally wake up Xavier Johnson. Like Xavier
right.
Johnson came
Told you
ready
we
to
was going.
go.
We needed him there. I told you that's the only guy not the only. I want to say the only guy, but that's the guy. Like I said, bro, we pushed all our chips to the table.
Yeah.
That's the guy that
Yep.
we have to get playing well. And I think we see what type of different team we are when he's on attack mode, when he's playing, when he was having fun. I seen a couple tweets early just before the game started about just how he was, his approach. Everybody hadn't seen him. He was real loose before the game. I think Rap Johns tweeted it. Matter of fact, he was loose before the game, just hanging out, having fun. You could really tell. Everybody can tell, bro. They watching people's body language. They can
Oh
tell if a
yeah.
guy if a guy's tensed or not, if he's really having fun or he's just out here playing the game. And they said, they expected a big game for him just because how he warmed up. You know what I'm saying? Just relaxing and having fun. And sometimes you got to get back to that, bro. Like sometimes you got to you know, throw out all the expectations and everything and just realize, man, you can go back to this is a game that you love. This is a game that that you grew up playing, you grew up watching on TV, and it's all fun, bro, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like,
It-
people would give anything to put on those candy stripes, bro, or just go out there and play, man. So
yeah.
you cannot forget, bro, it's fun in this as well. It's a lot of up and down, it's a lot of expectations being at a prestigious university like IU, bro. But you got to keep the main thing, and you got to have fun.
Yeah. And I think right now it's okay to say that like we're I don't know, maybe I'm just that like the most optimistic IU fan out there. Like I still see a way where like if we put a
Right.
couple strings of games together, beat some good opponents on the road, especially, like
Uh
I
huh.
could still see a way where we could find ourselves like at least bubble talk, right? Like maybe not a
At
shoe
least,
in,
right?
at
At
least
least,
a bubble conversation. Okay, now you play well in the Big Ten tournament. Obviously, that's all hindsight, like, or that's all like a little foreshadowing there. That's a little down the road, but it's like there's a chance where like the best basketball that Indiana plays is to play with house money, is to play like, bro, we've already kind of fallen off the cliff a little bit. So,
right,
so fuck it. Like,
right,
let's just go out there and act like we've got nothing to lose. And you
right,
saw that a little bit tonight against Iowa, but like at Illinois for sure, especially Ware's a late scratch. I didn't know he wasn't playing until the game
right.
came on TV. They say he wasn't playing. So that took me off guard because I was telling everybody that I knew like hammer Indiana today. Like I think we match up really well. To
Hmm.
your point,
We
like
did.
I thought Malik was going to play really well. I thought honestly we were going to see more Dane Danger on Renew, but it ended up
Hmm.
being Coleman Hawkins, and he had a really good game. But
He did.
I just thought like, man, if Khalil Ware is in this thing, like you kind of figure at this point, like if Malik doesn't have one of those games, we don't have a shot,
Hmm.
and he's been playing unbelievable right now. So
Hmm.
something just felt like today's the day we get off the mat and we beat a top 10 team. And, you know, obviously he doesn't play in the game ends the way it is, but to your point, see, like it just has
I,
this feel of like, let's just go out there and play. Like, fuck it. We got nothing to lose.
right, right. I 100% believe with that mindset that we came out with. If Khalil Ware would have played, we would have been on the winning side of that.
Yes.
It's hard to look back at that and really say that just because there's so many different variables that
Right.
go into a game, and anything could happen. But I do think the way our mindset was, bro, the way Mbako was playing, he had a double double that game,
Mm-hmm.
played well, rebounded the basketball. I think, and coach did say something after the game, or maybe not after the game, maybe it was in his radio show or something like that. But he was just like he thinking about going small and putting Mbako at the four.
Yeah.
And I agree with that, bro.
I
Just because
love it.
I just think, especially if he rebounds the basketball. I mean, it's kind of tough to do that right now with if both bigs are playing. But bro, it seems like we just can't get both bigs on the floor right now.
I know.
Speaking of Malik getting
Yeah.
hurt tonight,
Yeah.
getting hurt tonight. Like I think we should utilize that small lineup with Mbako at the 4, which will give us some space. I played the 4 at Indiana, so I know how it was. Being able to play that stretch 4, getting
Yeah.
wide open threes. You got bigs kind of running at you. You can do a lot of different things. I think that opens up his offensive game even more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And right now,
Absolutely.
no, more so than we need anything, we need people to be able to put that basketball in the goal. You know what I'm saying? I think the game is slowing down to him a little bit. He's still not as attentive as we want him on the defensive end, but he is being aggressive, and I like that, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
No
More so
doubt.
than anything, I think it's slowing down to him a little bit. So I'm proud of the way this guy has matured throughout the year. I put it
Yes.
like that because
Yes.
Derek, me and you both know, bro. When we first started this thing, looking at him, bro, we was like, how was
Yeah.
this kid?
Shit.
How the fuck was this kid even a McDonald's All American? But I tell you what, bro, he's committed himself. I don't know what he's doing as far as film or whatever, but he's definitely made hell of a strides throughout the year.
No doubt. He's doing something right. And,
Right.
I want to ask you this, though, see, because I think the same thing. Like, I used to come in, I used to sub for you, I used to sub
Mm-hmm.
for Cody. And that 4 position, if you can shoot in the Big Ten as a 4-man, you are so hard to guard. My
Mm-hmm.
question to you is, though, you're putting him in a different position now. Does that mess with him a little bit? He's already taken. I mean, we've talked about it all season. Him playing
Right.
the 3 spot that he has, it took him a little while to kick it into gear. So just
Right.
putting him in a different position, does that, between the
It
ears
it,
start
it
going a
it
little
probably
crazy?
it probably it probably does, Derek. But it's like I mean, I think you got to simplify it for him. I don't think you can really do it in a flow where you're running a bunch of different sets and stuff like that. I think you just really just got to keep it simple.
Yeah,
4 out, 1 in. Whether we spacing and we getting, what I'm saying, we trying to create closeouts and stuff like that. But I know you're right. You don't want to have him thinking too much. That's why I don't think
right.
it could be a situation where it's a heavy dose of it. But I think right now, bro, we really don't have no choice. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We putting Anthony Walker like when Malik went out of the game today, we put Anthony Walker at the 4, and
yeah,
then at the end of the game, Anthony Walker was out of the game, and Baco was at the 4. You
yeah,
see what I'm
yeah,
saying? And we and,
yeah,
and we went on a run and we finished the game. And I think we just kept it simple. Either try to get it in to Khalil Ware and let him spray the corner, and which he did a couple times. We were going to talk about that game against the Iowa game, but he had a couple wide open corner threes. He didn't make them late, but I love those looks.
yeah.
We was able to get offensive rebounds off of those looks and stuff like that. But I love those looks. I think that's going to be. I think we could be productive with that going forward.
Yeah, and honestly, I think one of our best offenses right now. I don't know what gets us into the set, but it's what do we call it, an Iverson screen where it's a roll replace. You've got um, Khalil Ware on the bounce pass to the rim, or you got Mbako trailing right there, or
Right,
swinging back up from the
right,
corner. And I think that right there, that trio of whoever it is, if it's Xavier, if it's, a lot of times it's Galloway right now bringing up because we haven't seen a lot of Xavier, but that
right.
3-man game right there, maybe, you switching players over on the side just to get defensive moves. But like you said, just keeping it simple, I hate to say one side of the floor because you always want movement, but if you're going to cater to these guys' strengths, it's kind of what you got to do. But that's a really good offense for us. So I like that a lot. And to your point, like, yeah, I just realized at the end of the game, it was
Yeah,
Ware and Mabaka.
yeah, it
So,
was. That's what we finished with. But speaking on that, let's go ahead and move on to that game. I think we got a lot of different storylines in this game. Um, the main
phew,
one to me, the main one to me is Malik Reneau going out. I don't know how long he's going to be out, bro, but that's a big blow for us, man. Especially just the way he been playing, just the way he been dominating the paint. Um, I hope it's nothing that has him out for an extended period of time.
yeah,
I say this, anytime a college player don't come back in the game, that's a red flag to me. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
pros and stuff do it all the time just because it's so many games. The rehab and stuff is different, but in college, bro, and we know Timmy G. If
yeah.
your ass can play, your ass gonna get
It's,
back out there, and you're gonna get back out there and you're gonna
you go
play. You
play.
know what I'm saying? So goddamn it, he must be really that ankle must be really hurting, bro, for him to take those kind of measures and not come back in the game, man. So I think that was a blow for us, bro.
Yeah,
And you know, we was able to deal with it tonight. Shout out to Assembly Hall. The environment was crazy
yeah,
in there. You know what I'm saying? But boy, we got some making up to do, and I definitely think this game tonight, bro, we probably saved our season because I don't know if we lose this game, we go to 4-6 in the conference.
yeah.
You know, we're definitely looking on the outside end, man. But we need to rack up as many wins you know, however we can. I think
No
the,
kid.
the line did flip. I don't know why it flipped, but I guess probably because Khalil Ware was actually playing today, so it flipped. But he made a hell of a difference.
Oh, no doubt. And to your point, like, shout out to just Indiana in general. Like the fact that we were able to get that win without Renew, but
Hmm.
like you said, see what, like for my man not even to come back on the bench,
Yeah,
that that
that's
and there's a
scary, dude.
difference too. There's a difference too. For anybody out there listening, there's a difference. You can roll your ankle, but something like a high ankle sprain, that
Oh yeah, it don't
that's
take much.
deflate. Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
miserable. So
yeah.
that was very worrisome for me to not even see the man come back out on the bench and cheer on his team. But give credit where credit's due, man. I mean, this guy's been putting up crazy numbers for a majority of the season, and for us to still get the job done, especially when we lost a 17-point lead,
Right.
and uh, what's his name? Don't even care what his name is. Hit that shot at the buzzer. Uh,
Sanford.
Sanford
Yeah,
making
I
that shot
said
at the
him.
buzzer to go up 4, like I thought that was it.
Yeah,
I thought that was it. Like
no doubt.
I think there's a lot. And then you look, and another story is do we get Xavier back? I mean, my man goes to the rim. It it just looked like on TV that he broke his arm. And
I,
I know you had text me.
I don't know
Um,
about that, Derek. I think it was just, I think he may have scared himself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When you up there and you fall and you fall like that, Derek. I don't
I
know.
get it.
I don't know about that, bro. I expect to see him at practice tomorrow. Put it that way. With maybe a little ice on his wrist or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping for that, bro. But that was a big storyline too because we know we need X, man. We need him
Yeah.
playing at a high level. Regardless, we need him. 100% or
And I'm gonna make a quick shout out. I'm gonna make a quick shout out to CY. If
appreciate.
if if there's ever an opening for that staff, somebody get my man CY on that staff pronto, because my man has been saying for what? Definitely last season, but to start this season, you have been very, very persistent on getting Anthony Leal in the game to shoot the rock. And
Bro,
my man had 14 points all season long, and tonight goes off.
Derek, I seen this kid like when I come back. You know what I'm saying? I could just tell a shooter, bro. Like you can tell by his misses. Like, and I seen the kid work out. I seen him shoot the basketball. He can really shoot the basketball. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I just can tell. I always ask him. I always ask, bro. Every year I ask, bro, why he don't play? Like I ask y'all, I ask the coaches, like why he don't, why he don't really give him time? And they tell me this, they tell me that, but I'm like, shit, bro. Ain't nobody else doing it.
yeah,
Like I know one thing for sure. I say this, bro, and I know one thing. A kid that's from Bloomington, a kid that played at Bloomington South, bro, they gonna lay it. They gonna give it
absolutely.
they gonna give it every drop of sweat, everything they can. They gonna give you everything they can give, bro.
Yeah,
They gonna give it all to you. And this kid, every time he plays, whether he plays 2 minutes, whether he plays 10 minutes, whether he play a lot like he did tonight, his effort, you ain't never got to question that, bro. And
yeah,
that's all we be wanting. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Bro, down the stretch, he made with the over with the step through was
Oh
huge for
man,
us and getting the
ooh,
layup, bro. Bro, come on, bro. Like that was huge right there, bro. That really, you know what I'm saying? I think that put us up maybe two, but in a time
yeah,
where things was tough, man, this kid came through. He rebounded the basketball. He defended. A couple times Perkin had him out there on the island, and it
yeah,
wasn't just sweet. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just sweet. He sat down and guarded. And I think that, like I said, I think that was a rollover from the Illinois game because when he came in Illinois, he defended. He played hard. He didn't make a lot of shots. The one shot he took, he made. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? So, but it's just you got to play those kind of guys, bro, because you just like they just gonna give it all they got. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really got to worry about them. I know he has a high IQ basketball. You know what I'm saying? I know he
Oh
knows
yeah,
exactly what's going on out there. And I think with him gaining more trust from Woody, I expect to see more of Anthony Leal going forward for sure.
It does make you kind of question, like, man, if we would have put him in, because there was a couple games here early on, where we were getting blown out of the water, and we used to always say, like, he's so bad that he can't get 5 minutes in a 20-point blowout.
Come on, bro. No way. No way he's
So
that bad.
right, right,
No way he's that bad. Like this kid was a Mr. Basketball. I mean, not Mr. Yeah, he was Mr. Basketball
Mr.
of
Basketball.
Indiana. A lot of people say because he went to IU or whatever. I don't want to hear that, bro. Like he's a Mr. Basketball kid in the state of Indiana, a prestigious state like basketball state like Indiana. This kid got to be able to do something.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm saying? And he bleeds cream and crimson, Derek. You know
no
that.
doubt, no
Any
doubt.
guy, any guy in this transfer portal era that sticks around like this kid has and really waits his turn, bro. He's a diehard Hoosier, bro.
Yeah,
He don't want to go nowhere else. This is it for him. And for
yep.
him to finish with 13-7 and get a Big Ten win in 22 minutes.
You kidding me?
Come on, Derek, bro. We'll take that. We'll take that any day. Twice on Sunday, bro. We're taking it. 3 for 4 from the 3-point line, man. He showed up, came ready to play tonight.
No doubt. For me, like I don't want to act like this guy's the greatest thing that's ever happened to Indiana, because he definitely has his flaws. I mean,
For sure.
when he's in there long enough and he's bringing the ball up, you realize, like, but I mean, see what? No offense to my man, but Matt Roth.
Bro, we had a lot of guys. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of guys like that, bro. They can really come in and stretch a game out and win. You hit 2 threes in a row. You can open the game up,
Absolutely,
especially
absolutely.
in college basketball. The way scoring is and stuff like that. And I think it's just that's why I think they're really trusting him more than C.J. Gunn right now. C.J. Gunn, his minutes has went down
Yeah,
since Anthony Leal has been playing, and I strictly think it's just off of the preparation. How hard he plays. You know what you're gonna get from him,
yep,
and that's what we need more so than anything. We need consistency right now, Derek.
right.
Like we ain't got time to be putting nobody in and don't know what they're gonna do, and we don't need that, bro. Right now, we need consistency, and shout out to him for doing that, man. But boy, I tell you, boy, we really miss Khalil Ware on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? I
My God.
don't know how many blocks he had, but I know he was getting his hands on everyone and altering a lot of shots at that rim, man. And that was huge for us tonight.
And you can still tell that he is really, really favoring that ankle.
Oh
I
man, especially on that dunk when he came
That
down,
dunk,
that
oh
scared
my
me, Derek.
God. It
But that
scared me because of what he's able to do. Like, my
right,
man is so long. That dunk itself was absolutely incredible. Now, it looked
it
like
was.
a little bit of me in there. Like, it looked like a little bit of me back in the day.
But hey, shit, that's tough, man. That shit was tough, bro. Oh, they got him down. They got him down for 3 blocks. He may have had 3 blocks, bro, but I know he altered at least
Oh, there's no doubt.
eight
No
or
doubt.
nine shots. You know what I'm saying? And they gave my boy that bullshit goaltending. We were talking.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That was
Yeah, but
bullshit.
I just,
Fran gonna go over there and cry. They gonna give him that call. You know how Fran gonna whine and shit.
hey, Fran kept it PG today. So shout out to
He
Fran.
did though, bro. He
He
really
really
did. Because a
did.
couple times I expected Fran to really just lose it. I ain't gonna lie. I expected Fran to lose it just off of, how things been and stuff like that. But gutsy win by the Hoosiers, bro.
No
Super
doubt.
gutsy, man. To finish that thing on an 8-0 run, to come back and win like that. I think it was a hell of a team effort, bro. No doubt
Yeah.
about it.
I think this is a big enjoy this one tonight. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, bro, like, now you've got Malik, you've got Ware, you've got X. No one knows what's going on there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you could tell right now our core guys are a little banged up, and right now, even for Gal, I don't know if you take a big break. I mean, we just kind of came off of an 8-day break before the Illinois game. Maybe it was a Wisconsin game. So we've
Right.
had some time, but right now, like, we're banged up. Galloway is clearly in his head. Something's going on there.
Yeah.
I just think right now it's more of a film time. Get these guys healthy, and
Yeah.
we
No
got to
doubt
get them
about it.
back on the court.
No doubt about it. More so than anything, it's definitely a mental approach now. We need guys all in. We need everybody healthy if we're gonna make this big tournament push. And like I said, bro, I think we really saved ourselves tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you on Galloway. It's no reason. I don't know, bro. It's no reason he should be, a 50% free throw shooter.
No,
He's a way better shooter than that.
It's the
You know,
turnovers for me, see what? It was the
yeah,
turnovers. Like if
yeah.
we lose that game, bro, I'm the first and I love the kid. The first person I'm looking at is Galloway and saying, like, when the press came on from Iowa, what were you doing? Like you
I,
were just throwing the ball everywhere. So
I
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I agree, man. But it it boils down to the same thing, bro. Like 14 for 22 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
We was 12 for 22 on the road, 14 for 22 at home. We're just not a good free throw shooting team, bro. Like that's all you can really say about it, man. And the only way you win that game is if you're at home. You don't win
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
type of games
Absolutely.
on the road missing those type of free throws, bro. You can't
Yep.
leave 8 points out there on the free throw line and expect to win on the road. It's
Yep.
just not going to happen.
Yep.
For one, we we're not really probably gonna get that many calls like we would at home. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So when you get to the free throw line, you got to make them, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's too hard to score. The Big Ten is too gruesome. You got to make your free throws, bro. And I just don't see how we're gonna do that without without making free throws.
But yeah, see, I think free throws, but you got to also wonder, like, what's going on that this is the way we're shooting it, right? Like, how much in practice is this? Like, how much are guys getting extra in the gym working on free throws? Like, I don't know. You almost feel like it's so easy that it's very easy to look past in a time where, I need to work on my jump shot. I don't need to get to the free throw line. And you got, again, man, we're going to say this the rest of the year. You've got one of the best free throw shooters to come through Indiana on your staff. Like,
Right,
Jordan Halls will tell you, like, he used to stand under there before every practice and just form shoot and take a step back, form shoot, take a step back. Free throws. I mean, this kid was a robot when it came to this stuff. So, like, I don't know. Get in the gym with him. Jordo, bring some guys in.
right.
Get some work in, big dog.
Yeah, Jordan. I don't know what you're doing, bro. You got all them fucking children. You got all them kids and shit, but your ass need to be in the gym trying to teach these boys how to shoot some free throws. God damn. Nah, but I know Jordan over there, bro. I know Jordan over there looking at him like, bro, it's just not that hard, bro. Like
Right.
to
Oh,
make
yeah.
a shot. You know what I'm saying? And Jordan put that work in. Jordan was there early, and I like I said, I was listening to Coach Woodson on the radio. He said we taking a lot of threes in practice. We take a ton of threes in practice. We take a ton of free throws, and it's really I can't explain it as to why we're not making them. And you know what I'm saying? My guess is if we ain't making them in the game, bro, we probably not making them at a high enough clip in practice. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing Coach Crean did, bro. We shot
Phew.
game reps on. It was no just lounging around, just regular shooting. No, like we stepping in, we shooting game reps there. We're gonna do it over.
Managers were in your ass.
I'm talking about you shooting.
Managers line up on the line and run sprints because you're not playing good enough
Yeah,
defense.
they ain't closing out anything. We're gonna shoot fucking real live reps, bro. And I think that translated for us. You know what I'm saying? That's why we was able to make and take a lot of threes. You know what I'm saying? And during our time at IU, and I don't know, bro. I don't know if these guys are doing that or not. But man, we gotta figure out a way to make some shots, bro. That's the only way we're gonna, get to where we want to get to.
For me, see, it's as simple. Coach Crean used to say this shit. There's college basketball coaches in here right now saying it on a daily basis. No one gives a shit what you do from 2 to 5 because everybody is in the gym from
Right,
2 to 5.
right,
What are you doing outside in Cook Hall, getting a manager late night? I don't care what it takes. You're playing basketball, you're going to class. Like, you ain't got kids at home. You don't have all the other stresses of the world that
you're
everybody
right.
else has got. You play basketball, you go to school. Like, got to get that work in outside of 2 to 5 because no one gives a shit because everybody's doing that.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it,
That's
bro.
my hot take. That's my hot take.
No doubt about it. And we got Penn State at home, but then we go on the road to Ohio State and go on the road to Purdue, man. So I think these next two games, which is Penn State and Ohio State, two winnable games for us. I don't know if we'll be favorites or not, but we probably should, given that everybody's healthy. Not everybody, but given that two of those guys are healthy. X and Malik,
Yeah.
X and Malik, or X and Khalil. Two of those guys healthy. We should be favorites to win both of those games, man. Ohio State struggling right now. Uh,
Phew,
they done fell off. You know, they struggling right now. We don't want to.
man.
We you know, sometimes those teams are the toughest teams to play. You know, you
Yeah.
can't overlook them. We got a Penn State team coming in here. So you know, we can definitely win these next two games, bro. And you know, see what happens when we go into West Lafayette for sure.
I love it. I love this. I love these two games. I love these two games because these two games are two wins for us. They can be potentially. You can get yourself off the mat here after putting one together. Now you can string together three, and Purdue IU. You know you're going to bring it.
Right.
So,
No, you.
like, I love the way it's set up. I think we're set up for success here. I don't, am I stupid enough to say we're going to go in there and win? Big Ten on the road's hard enough. Now playing the
Come on.
number two team in the nation's tough, but it's Indiana Purdue, so you never know
You
what's
never
going to
know.
happen.
You
So
never know.
I love this road. See, I love it.
Yep. And it's time for us to get on the winning side of things, bro.
That's
Oh
it.
man, I think that pretty much concludes our episode, bro. Episode 9, man. We appreciate you guys tapping in. We see we've been getting a lot of love. We've been getting a lot of love on Twitter. You know, Dan Dockett said something about us. You know what I'm saying?
Siders, hey.
Put us in a tweet. Put us in a tweet. So we got a lot of people watching, man. We appreciate you guys watching and following us. We're gonna have a lot of things to say as the season progresses, and hopefully, you know, we'll be talking about bubble talk and maybe in the tournament here soon. So I appreciate you
We'll
guys.
see.
You guys follow us on all social platforms, and that concludes the episode.
Yeah, man.